So our infertility journey started about 10 years ago.
Our infertility journey actually started quite a few years ago.
My infertility journey started about 6 years ago.
It began, it was hard, it was emotional, and that's the only thing that I'd ever wanted in life, truly, was to be a wife and mom.
We tried testing, IUIs, medications, and nothing seemed to take.
After my husband and I got married, we started trying to have kids about a year later, and quickly found out that it would be more difficult than we thought it would be.
For a while, we couldn't figure out what our problems were, why I couldn't have kids, and they kept saying, we'd try one thing, they're like, okay, in the next few months, you'll be the most fertile you'll ever be. But then it just never happened.
Through 6 failed rounds of IUIs and timed intercourse, and then
We went to an information session with a private adoption agency and started to pursue private adoption, thought that might be a good fit for us. We had 5 failed placements, met 5 different birth moms, and nothing ever worked out.
We fostered 9 kids, all at different times, but 9 total. And then after one of our little foster babies left, we did a round of in vitro, which didn't work.
Round of IVF, we had 5 embryos, but 4 of them were so genetically abnormal that they could never grow to be babies. Our last one was a little girl. She died during the thawing process.
After our 5th birth mom, we decided that maybe this wasn't going to be a good fit for us, and so we went back to a doctor, found a new reproductive endocrinologist. Shortly into it, we finally discovered that I had a pretty advanced case of endometriosis.
transferred the 2 embryos, and we started picking everything out. We started picking out like names, if we were gonna have twins, and we started picking out baby, like the stroller I wanted and the car seat I wanted. And then as soon as I got the phone call from the fertility clinic, I knew that it was negative. I can't even explain the feelings that I had. It was like losing a loved one.
I had a pretty intense laparoscopy that kept me in the hospital for about 12 hours. After that, we decided to try and pursue more IUIs to see if, having had the surgery, things would be a little bit easier. That didn't work, and so
There were reminders everywhere of what I couldn't do, and at that point we thought I would never become a mother. So that was pretty devastating.
When I got my official diagnosis of endometriosis, it was really hard to realize that something that was wrong with my body was the cause of us not being able to have kids. It was a really devastating thing to realize.
So we knew we had to do it again, and we did it again just a couple months later and got 4 embryos. And then, trying to make a long story short, we transferred 2 again, and I got pregnant, but I miscarried. And then we had 2 frozen left, and we had them both genetically tested, and one of them was genetically normal. And we transferred her, and now we have a little baby girl named Lila, who's 8 months old.
It's physically hard, it's emotionally hard, it's financially hard.
a topic that's not talked about, something that people don't really understand or know how to respond to, and so you just feel very lost and very alone through most of it.
It's not something you can just forget about and keep living your life, because it's constant. It's every month. And even if you're not trying that month, you get a reminder every month that you're not pregnant.
The moment I finally held my daughter, it's indescribable. But as I thought about it and have reminded myself of the feelings that I felt, it was a little piece of heaven.
Just more medications, more treatments. We were extremely fortunate to be blessed with our son through our first round of IVF.
The moment I finally held my baby in my arms was so many emotions of complete happiness and complete relief.
Our friend called and told us that her 17-year-old sister-in-law was pregnant and wanted us to adopt her baby. So in August of 2014, that's when I became a mom.
It's like the most incredible feeling to hold your babies for the first time.
Yeah, I just squeezed them so tight. It was just everything that we had worked for so long, and we finally had it, and it was so worth it. I mean, we went through hell to get him here, but it was worth it, and honestly, I'd do it again. And
that I've learned is that even though it's so hard, things will work out the way that they're supposed to.
My advice to other women going through infertility would be to stay healthy, to stay positive, to not be so hard on yourself, and to have hope.
Hope is what keeps you happy through the hard stuff. It's what keeps you going. If you don't have it, you're just unhappy all the time.
So my advice to other women going through infertility would just be or do what makes you happy.
I am 1 in 8.
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 I am 1 in 8.